Hey guys, first regards right here. I'm going to be talking about a full tank heavy plasma incinerator build for the heavy class in Space Marine 2. Now, last month I made a heroic heavy bolter build using all the tank perks, and today we're doing that for the heavy plasma because this gun also slaps the heroic plasma and the heroic heavy bolter. These are the two best options on this class overall in my opinion, and the only downside of the heroic plasma is that this gun's ammo economy kind of sucks, and there are literally dead perks in this perk tree if you take stuff up here like charge cooling, supercharged shot, or heavy velocity, because this weapon has no charge shots whatsoever, and the perk effect is called plasma hail, and heavy stance get an increase in fire rate instead of charged shots. So that does kind of suck, but building full ammo on the bottom, this is what I prefer. If you really want to go up here instead for heavy immunity, you can. This one will give you no knockback in your heavy stance against like light enemy attacks, which is super useful in this game, but going full ammo, I do just prefer this. So the first perk I take is fast venting. Moving here into the perk contingency plan, then I pick up plasma collection and efficient charge. And then we grab the perk here, adamant restoration, because this one on a tank build especially is super powerful, mainly because being below 30% HP with fortitude, conviction down here, and the perk up here, adamant will, that will make you so tanky on its own that dropping to those lower HP thresholds is really not a problem. So you definitely use this off cooldown. Next perk here is heavy fire into the perk weapon strike, and the final perks are brutal rampage for a free damage buff, and plasma collection, and of course fast venting. I just threw a perk up here because we just had to, and that's pretty much all there is for the heavy plasma build. Now if you want to use a normal rate of fire one, you can build it this way. This is really like the only good setup for this weapon in my opinion for like the standard relic tier ones, because all these perks here just fit perfectly into this overall weapon archetype. You get heavy immunity, you get more damage on your charge shots, and you also get faster charge rates, which this one really wants. So if you're going for the normal relic tier, I'd set up this way. If you're going for the heroic one, I'd set up the way I showed before. Now for the secondary here, we do take the heroic plasma pistol. This gun just does a truckload of damage, and the way I set this one up is as follows: with plasma collection into the perk here, rapid cooling, and then I grab plasma collection again, blast radius into the perk perpetual velocity, down here into plasma collection, blast radius, retaliation, and divine might, and that's pretty much all there is for this one. Now for the main perk tree, like most tank builds, we start off with restoration and fortitude because the health increase at 30% on top of conviction and adamant will. This will make you like as tanky as a bulwark, if not tankier than some of his builds. Like you can straight up reach higher damage reduction than like a baseline bulwark if he decides to just take steel within, because you're actually kind of a stupidly tanky class on the heavy, which is pretty funny. Second tankiest class overall in the game, but really on this one we're pretty much the tankiest for most intents and purposes. Next perk here is overwhelming power. When Iron Halo is active, all team members within 10 meters deal 10% more range damage. This one's really up to you. You could pick up overwhelming power or versatility. This one's better for your secondary damage. This one just gives you a damage buff overall, and overwhelming power will trigger simultaneously with brute force because for whatever reason Iron Halo counts as in cooldown while it is active, and because of that you just get a free buff off this perk. Next perk is also up to you with encompassing aegis or additional supplies. Bonds of Brotherhood is definitely the weakest option here. Additional supplies can give you quite a bit of extra ammo for your primary, which the heavy definitely likes on the heavy plasma, but encompassing aegis is just the go-to because we're going for full survivability on this build, and full tank takes 25% range damage reduction. Next perk here is Adamant Will. After Iron Halo deactivates, you will take 20% less health damage for 10 seconds. The best synergy for this perk is Field Adjustment. Now, Power Regulator is better on builds that use consecutive execution, but on Adamant Will, you want as many triggers of Iron Halo as possible, and because of that, you want as fast of a recharge as possible. So Field Adjustment is just the way to go, and if you properly time this, you can have the best synergy for this one is, of course, Field Adjustment. Iron Halo recharges 20% faster, but its durability is reduced by 25%. Now, Power Regulator is the overall most valuable perk on the heavy class here on most builds, like consecutive execution, but on this one, you want as many triggers of Iron Halo as possible, and because of that, Field Adjustment is just like the de facto option here. So, having this 20% health damage reduction, you can pretty much have this up 24/7 if you time it properly on the Field Adjustment, so a really great synergy there. And the final perk here in the gear tree is, of course, Brute Force. When Iron Halo's in cooldown, range damage increases by 15% because this is just the best perk effect because the free range damage buff for like pretty much nothing. Next perk here is offensive capability. When active, Iron Halo deals damage over time to all enemies within 5 meters. And the final perks here are reverberating impact, auxiliary reload for ammo economy, because you definitely want this perk on the heavy plasma. I mean, I picked this one up on every heavy build ever pretty much, but on heavy plasma, I mean, you're gonna run out if you don't take this, so definitely grab this one. Next perk here is also god tier, Conviction. When your armor is fully depleted, you will take 25% less health damage for 10 seconds. This is a cracked perk, a 25% health damage reduction on top of a 20% health damage reduction on top of encompassing Aegis and Fortitude. You are just ridiculously tanky here, so Conviction being in the prestige perk tree, this is just one of the freest options in the entire game for damage reduction, especially on a class that's tanky. Final perk here is Indomitable Spirit, because no knockback and gun strikes is just super nice to have, and the only thing I would ever swap out is like maybe Reverberating Impact for Exponential Force, and Duelist does not work currently on the balance window, so I would definitely skip over this. And that's pretty much all there is for this build, guys. I mean, the heavy plasma is still a top tier weapon. I think this one really only struggles with ammo economy, and every time I go back to it, I'm like, oh, I guess we just one-shot guys, huh? But you know, it's a pretty fun option, and if you don't want to build it this way, you can definitely take whatever else you want to use for a primary weapon. This is a pretty interchangeable build for most setups on the heavy, but hopefully this guide helped you, and if you like content like this, subscribe for more. And if you want to watch me live to ask me questions about the game or just come hang out, you can find me here on YouTube or on Twitch with a link in the video description, and also a link to my community Discord. I also want to say a special thank you to my channel members. Your guys' support is honestly insane sometimes, and as always, thank you for watching. Take it easy. Bye. An ingenious way to get I hate about this guy. Oh, it's actually easy as fuck. Forgot. And there's no way it's all gonna break through my shit, right? You're gonna cost me all my. Let's go. Died on my shield. Hit teleport with my crack grenade. That's how Davi died. Davi the house elf. But I got him. The double heroic plasma build makes that boss easy. I mean, the boss is just easy on heavy in general. Heavy class remains a go. It's actually one of the technically weaker options at the moment, only because the other classes are so strong. You know, maybe I would move him up. I don't know. He's very tanky. He does a lot of damage. Really, all you need him to do, right? I think the only class that like seriously needs help is Vanguard. That's because his class ability doesn't fucking work right. I don't think there is a bad class in Space Marine 2 though. Look at all mob content.
Conflict resolved. Spawn exterminated. Hellspawn. Destruction required. High priority territory. Enhanced tactical ready.
Now the heroic plasma is definitely better against that boss than the other one we used. The standard rate of fire one.
Bio-war life cycle silenced.
Perk heavy plasma is a ridiculous weapon. Heavy has a lot of ridiculous... anything... The plasma guns and the heroic heavy bolter, those guns just all mop. They work. I think they're pretty interchangeable. Just like everything else in the heavy class, so really. When I think of the other two guns on him, like Multi-Melta and Pyrocan's the obvious first choice alongside the heavy bolt rifle and... what do you call it? Multi-Melta's good, it just feels like it's been kinda... Ever since the double shot bug went away, who cares about that weapon? Rate of fire version's still pretty fun though.
Obstruction removed.
These corrupted wretches cannot withstand my light.
Our angles of attack are converging. Prepare for close quarters battle.
Also much better than the Vulture since all chaos enemies have bullshit headshots. Well, I mean, Vulture body shot damage isn't even that bad anymore. I would actually argue the heavy Vulture is better against chaos enemies than it is because chaos spot are usually where most players are going to get stun locked on this class. I just think the fencing parry window is too good. Because 9 out of 10 times when you die in this class, it's going to be from some stun lock. Because that's how this class is. Shit on. Be from an awkwardly stacked boss attack. I hope these guys parry phase you so much I don't even question it anymore. Class doesn't have a lot in the way to knock back. It has a perk for gun strikes and
Xeno's countermeasure is successful. Our advance is stalled.
No bolts obstruction will stay my lap.
It is good to have a dreadnought by our side.
love his ammo economy. That's a big thing with the heavy vulture is that your ammo economy is a lot stronger in this gun. But if you're gonna pick the best heavy builds, it's just gonna be between do you want plasma or do you want DACA? And then all the other weapons are below that.
Utilize artifact in dire circumstances.
Also, aiming a headshot with a heavy vulture, I don't. Dude, how the fuck are we gonna struggle to aim it? Hit heads with a fully automatic weapon with like 700 rounds.
Part of it.
Let's say we struggle to hit headshots in the bolt carbine. Have you played with the auto bolt rifle lately, FTG? Not really.
Pacified.
A lot of people actually like that gun for whatever godforsaken reason.
I'm taker of the green barrier.
Provide covering fire for Redemptor Dreadnought breakthrough. Iron Halo ready. Practical. Eliminate long distance shooters. Suppression successful.
Heretical trickery cannot withstand righteous termites.
Execute this fall. Hellspawn subdued. Terminator drone spotted.
Threats evolved. Cast into the void.
Extraction complete.
Their deception is crumbling.
Iron Haven online. Refilling magazines. Intercepting projectiles. Heresy quota.
Let nothing stand in my way. For ultra.
Barrier down. Advance to the cathedral.
Now this was such a cool cinematic when it first came out. This is the most like a campaign mission.
I smite you back to the abyss.
A worthy kill, Brother Voltus.
Ultramarines, praise the Emperor.
Unknown box communicator. Identify yourself.
This is Archdeacon Zonia. I am hidden inside the cathedral. Heretics stormed the sanctum and slaughtered my garrison of Cadians for their dark rituals. The Cadian troops left behind heavy explosives. Alas, they never got to use them against the archenemy.
It's a bunch of fucking Zangers now. I feel like Heavy's always been just like an absolute crack class against Chaos.
Gather the explosive charges and place them.
I will destroy any heretic.
The Steam of Volta slapping the Helltrick has to be one of the reasons the Type Ring update was so massive.
Blast charges.
You know, funny enough, I'm pretty sure Type Ring update was massive. I'm actually pretty sure the Wargear update was bigger.
Charge obtained.
Because they hyped that one up and shadow dropped it the Day of Skulls.
Zangor eliminated.
I did a lot for that patch.
Eliminate all Thousand Suns for charge placement complete.
I have a feeling that patch 10 will probably always be the best patch for this game, mainly because patch 10, they did what they had to do on it. Was they fixed the entire game pretty much. From that point forward,
Abomination removed. Iron Haven ready. Chaos target eliminated. Explosive device that we place the charges. Are the explosives in place? Gather and place explosive ordnance. Thousand Suns deployed a terminal.
what do you think about the current state of PvP or is PvP in this game?
Scarab Cult 7, passive.
I think that's... Kind of sucks I can't get his ammo up there.
Excited. Engage mental precautions. Iron Haven ready.
Of course, he camps here right there. This is actually like this dude.
Conversion field operation.
It's just... Okay, I think we're coming down, but now you're just going to die instantly, aren't you? Yep. Give me your ammo.
Psychic.
You're
Wiped
cool.
out.
That was trolling me. There should be ammo back there. There's not. Oh, we might be screwed anyway, so who cares? Just walk over. Usually an ammo crate will spawn if you're this low. You hold the boot of Straven. Yeah, exponential force can be pretty good in this build too for that reason. There it is. Okay. We are fine. Everything is okay.
Specialized bioform neutralized.
They're not fine though.
Iron Halo online. Military class Tyranny eliminated. Conversion field operational. Iron Halo ready.
You bounce around by AoEs. You mean a melee weapon that uses ammo. That could be the Combi Melta at any moment. Let's not nerf the Combi Melta more.
Execute Xenos countermeasures. Successful. Long-range Tyranny reported dead.
Now on this build, if you use your field adjustment every single time
Iron Halo
it's
online.
active like this, you can actually keep Adamant Will up 24/7. It will come back off cooldown.
Iron Halo protocol in progress.
Just make sure to actually like reapply
Xenos
it.
countermeasures
So if
successful.
you see up in like the left corner under my HP, if I hit my Q, I turn it off, it's now on cooldown. So if I use my Iron Halo again and deactivate it before that timer runs out, it will not reapply the 10-second duration, just like Merchant's Resolve Bulwark. So you gotta be a little careful with that. Yeah, what's your favorite class if you only had to choose one? And which prime secondary would you use? I'm trying to be better than my homies. I'm gonna use one. Probably Tech Marine. Class can do a lot.
Engaging elite countermeasures. Captain, I hear no signs of battle. No life signs detected.
Talassa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and arm their ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see.
How bored of
alive
patch
or
14 are you
otherwise.
already, FTG?
Slow and
I don't even know
search was
what is bored
successful.
of this game, dude. People ask me this all the time.
Proceed to the Prometheum refinery.
I feel like, listen, if we were bored, if we were gonna be bored of Space Marine 2, we were gonna be bored 2,000 hours ago. Okay, get down, Mr. President.
Enhanced tactic ready. Execute Iron Halo tactics.
That ship's only a couple weeks away, it's true.
Major tyranny threat.
It should be pretty fun. The tactical, probably Tech Marine or tactical. Maybe Bulwark. I mean, if you just want to like cruise through the game,
There is
Bulwark's
no
pretty good for
turning
that.
Route
Go do a
clear.
full flaming build yet. I think I've done
Conversion
legitimately
field
every single
operational.
heavy weapon at this point, multiple times over.
Nothing will escape this crew.
Space Marine 2 is a game where like you can literally get to all the builds by just playing. Like eventually you'll just use every combination of some of the classes, or every good one, because there's only so many good perks that are not obviously shit. Okay, that's awkward.
Fireballs detected. Counter-tactics engaged. Nullify combatants before it rallies more enemies. High priority tyranny eliminated. Engage anti-Xenos warfare strategy. Setting bombardment detected. Frag grenade in play.
Get out of my way. A lot of bullets.
Intercept Iron Halo online.
Why, it's the full tank build, by the way, guys. Well, what other classes live in that? Bulwark? Probably.
Specialized bioform neutralized. Destroy small mines. Enhanced tactic ready. Engaging elite countermeasures.
This is actually the, at a lot of points in time, for the meta bulwark builds of like not even scramble targeting, just taking the normal bulwark perks and like intimidating aura. This class is actually tankier on the setup than bulwark is, which is pretty funny.
Iron Halo ready. Obtaining armaments. Execute Iron Halo tactics. Kill confirmed. Iron Halo online.
So it only costs us like 90% of our ammo, but it felt good.
Enhanced tactic ready.
Talassa, Canadians are running out of time. How close are you to the Promethean facility?
On location, Lieutenant.
You are making good time. You're going to need it.
Who's your favorite the name character? Probably Straven. I actually like Talorian, the Tech Marine, quite a bit. He's pretty cool. But oh, it sure sounds blown my ass.
Displaying evasive behavior. Destroyed.
Morbidius, thank you for the prime. Your guys' YouTube have been great help to me. Thanks for working with me, broski. No problem, man.
Xenos countermeasures successful. The charge has been armed.
Rites of activation have been observed. The generators hum in the machine god's name. Crane sequencing initialized.
That's really bad. We don't have equipment regen, which that is the main downside of this build, is no equipment regen. Now, consecutive execution is definitely a better perk than added willows, but
Iron Halo online.
that willow's still pretty good.
Execute Iron Halo tactics to press the enemy heading to Generator 1. Enhanced tactic ready.
Overcrowding alerted Generator 1. Unauthorized personnel. Observe your duties. Biological incursion of Generator
Machine ghost message mechanisms with organic access aligned. I'm on this side as well. 2 axes remain. Iron. Zone for contact. Ready anti-psychic tactics. Utilize core for enemy.
Attention. Crane drive is jammed.
Perform the necessary cleansing to resume operation.
And we arc the shot. And we do it. Oh, we can. Bad fun. Remember joining the Imperial Guard.
Zones from neutralized.
Oh, look at that one.
Crane requires intervention, brothers.
I don't know, man. It's hard to tell sometimes which one's better for the heroic plasma or this one.
Deployment resumed.
I mean, I feel like you don't need the no knockback as much. For this one, this build setup does have no knockback on the plasma here. And holy shit, don't we look sick? Okay, maybe the shoulder's a little bit wrong. This is not supposed to be that, but whatever.
Swarm spotted.
Heroic plasma feels better for chaos. I kind of agree.
Violent dismantling of Generator 4 in progress. Punish the ignorant iconoclasts.
Legion of the Damned, of course. The yellow's kind of off for that drip. Hold your tongue. This drip is fabulous. This guy, I'm just like, wow, this was cool. Because, man, this drip sucks. Looks a little bit off. Alright, find me a better color. What's a better color? Got anything for me? I didn't think so. I guess we could match up the yellow with the rest of the armor. FTG, do you think we'll ever get another head pack, voice pack DLC? Maybe. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Swarm approaching. Keep firing lanes to Generator 3 clear.
Generator 3 is discharging irregular current. Eliminates these unholy fluctuations.
Alright, well, whatever. Okay, that was perhaps a misplay.
Reposition. Retake that generator.
Alright, this will. I should have just synapsed first. I don't even know why I walked over them. I don't even know why any part of that occurred.
Tyranids approaching. Engage weapons.
No, but they said they're probably going to finish the other one they had. They also answered the question about why people don't want, or why Dark Tide can have all the voices, and this game can't. That's because you need to have one for like every. This game is in multiple languages. They said.
Ready to intercept the Tyranid in advance, Captain.
There is an observation platform overlooking the cryptomethium fields. It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
That means they had to hire voice actors to do the lines for every single language, I guess.
Eliminated. War gear acquired. Enhanced tactic ready.
Not enough DACA. Not true.
Ready for next encounter.
Dark Tide's a friend slop game. Dude, this game is a friend slop game. Dark Tide is way sweatier than this one is.
Engaging elite countermeasures. Xenos countermeasures successful.
That makes if it costs $25 comment make a bit more sense. Yeah, it does. Still though, what does friend slot mean? This means like a game you play with your friends and like isn't super competitive, which is definitely big for me too. Dark Tide. I mean, Dark Tide can be a friend slot game too, but Space Marine 2 is like the 40k friend slot game. I don't like its whole thing. Not to say there's no skill cap involved, and Space Marine 2 has a lot of cool stuff you can do, but...
Kill confirmed. Major Tyranny threat. Swarm timber. Cut off its cold parade. Now. New orders. Have Iron Halo online. Execute Iron Halo tactics.
Give a heavy a heroic plasma, or give him a heroic heavy vulture, it doesn't matter. Everything's kind of died now.
Specialized tactic ready. Conversion field operational. All tyranny combatants eliminated. Xenos countermeasures successful.
Thank you, D1 Blizzard, for the Prime. So what's this here about a squad unity vortex boost with a beefed up strat? It's actually not that hard. I mean, it's pretty hard, but the hollowed relic you get in that one is actually pretty easy. Makes the mission a lot
You
easier
have
for your
arrived
team.
at Nozick's facility. Run distraction efforts as long as you can.
Your plan is sound, brother.
I was having this discussion of block versus fencing. It all comes down to preference. Why do most people prefer block? Well, because block's overall better. Fencing is only top tier for like 2 weapons in the game right now. That's Salamander Power Sword and Argent Edge. Dust Grass is pretty good too. But I don't think none of the relic tiered fencings are very good at all right now. Pretty big issue.
Intercepting projectiles.
Yep, and Squad Unity is bugged. I didn't see Squad Unity being bugged in my match at all. We can test that though. In which case, I would just say go do it solo at that point.
Iron Halo online. Engaging elite countermeasures.
Split Up was the one that was bugged.
High priority tyranny eliminated.
We'll test that after this and check.
Refilling magazines.
His position is defensible. Somewhat.
I thought both were bugged. No. There was a different bug that might have been happening, but I didn't notice that in game. This is a balanced plasma cannon? Yeah.
The enemy comes, Captain. But we are prepared.
Dig in. We need that bomb triggered for optimal yield. Orbital scan estimates the bulk of the swarm will not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads and get it done.
Oh, did you still play Siege this patch? This patch? Patch 14? Yeah, I played Siege. I wasn't playing a lot of Siege in patch 14, but not much to do in Siege except unlock the skins and do the weekly. I also did a couple nerfs to the Siege. I don't know if they were entirely necessary.
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the predicted path. Continue holding.
Enhanced tactical ready. Xenos countermeasures successful.
They nerfed the scaling, yeah. No, I think they increased the scaling. So they nerfed it initially and they buffed it back up again. I don't know why. I think Sabers does not want people going to very high waves in that anymore. A real shame, because that was like one of the more entertaining parts of the original Siege mode. I'd say the original Siege mode had that absurd damage reduction, but like it only occurred at
Secure our rear flank.
obnoxiously high waves, and until then, a lot of players could have fun. I think a lot of the players in this game now, they do not give a shit to play like a 60% damage reduction army of enemies in front of them. And if they do the same thing in the Chaos Siege mode, I think it's the same problem.
Iron Halo tactics. Iron Halo ready.
Chaos Siege mode is an offshoot of that right now, so I imagine they're going to function pretty similar.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
Zone probe tagged. Engage might shields.
Too tanky.
Specialized bioform neutralized. Another wave incoming.
Is there a new patch inbound? Let's do hotfix inbound. Not like a. Well, there's a new patch coming next month. I've streamed with How's it going? What's up, L Chufap? Doing pretty well.
Additional supply.
The swarm has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
I was waiting for the patch 15 drop here.
Elite level Xenos. Pass it up.
May I ask what the hotfix is? Hotfix for the game. We don't know what's actually coming. We don't know what's in it yet. It doesn't come out.
Iron Halo ready. Iron
It's gonna do some rebalancing with the stuff that came out in this patch. Hey, FTG, do you fuck with Halo Reach? Yeah. Pancreas and I were supposed to play that, but we both got busy. We will be playing. Been playing Combat Evolved though. That I did not fuck with much.
Xenos countermeasures successful. Straven here. Oh. Our outpost was highly effective.
Tyranid biocides down 90% and falling. Swarm annihilation confirmed. Excellent work. Move to extract.
Thunderhawk arriving at evac point. Ramp down and ready.
XG, which chapter do you think deserves a chapter cosmetic pack next? Spacefuls. More Spacefuls stuff. They have the most unique gear, in my opinion. They look pretty different. You have more stuff. Salamanders too, honestly. Salamanders have a lot of cool stuff too. Give them a Thunderhammer skin next. Is there a trick to the new heroic hammer? When I see you use it, it goes a bit further. Are you taking aftershock improved with it? That'll give you a final slam to take you further. Otherwise, it's exactly the same.